Our first speaker today is Krone. He spent more than 10 years in Arizona prisons for a crime he did not commit, including nearly 3 years on death row. In 2002, he became the 100th person exonerated from death row in the United States. He's now the Director of Communications and Training for Witness to Innocence. Krone.
Thank you. I can say it's by the grace of God and a whole lot of luck that I'm here and even be able to speak and talk about what happened to me. Now, I remember as a kid and doing the Pledge of Allegiance in school, and it said liberty and justice for all, and taking that to heart, and raising my right hand to sign up with the Air Force right out of high school, spent 6 years in the service, believing in the country, believing in life, liberty, and justice. And that day comes and I'm arrested for a crime I didn't commit, taken from my home, my family, my friends. And I believe in a system that I find out was not the system I ever knew. It wasn't the system that I had stood for, the system I was led to believe in. And that liberty and justice, it was a dream. It was a far-fetched idea that I didn't have no depth of knowledge of this system. And I was kind of confused because I understand when I watch sports and we see our referees and umpires make mistakes, and we're not surprised that they made a bad call. They have to institute instant replay to get the right call. We're not surprised when that happens. We just hope it doesn't happen against our team, that it happened against the other team. And we're outraged when it does go against our team, a bad call. Why are we outraged when a bad call goes against our own fellow citizens? When that bad call results in sending you to death row? We're not surprised when somebody's arrested, or I say, good, they got the guy. We're not surprised when somebody's convicted, good, they got the guy. People, we make mistakes. We're human. It's part of our nature. And it's not about the fact that you make a mistake. It's what you do after you recognize that mistake. Do you hide it? Do you cover it up? Do you deny it? Or do you learn from it? Do you grow from it? Do you become stronger from it? It's because you acknowledge you made a mistake, that you are human, that you can learn, that you can grow by studying that mistake, by seeing what you did wrong, and making sure it never happens again. And I'm here to encourage the legislators of Texas to take that step to growth, to strength, to liberty and justice for all. By instituting this commission, to look at the mistakes you're making, know the mistakes, document the mistakes. It's not something shameful, it's not to be something embarrassed by, it's something to grow from and be proud of. And you can and will take that step to acknowledge mistakes and make it better. Not just for our generations, but for future generations. And I'm happy and honored to be here to be able to speak for myself, for my mom, my family that stood behind me, for all the men that standing here behind me right now that had family and friends who defended them and believed in them those years they spent on death row. Of those unfortunate yet are still behind our bars, still facing that death sentence, hoping that one day they'll have the chance to be free like me and my members of Innocence here. I called the Texas legislatures while at the same time, while they're studying what goes wrong in this system, to also put a moratorium on executions, because it seems kind of contradictory if you go and study something where there's a mistake and yet you carry out killings while you're doing it. So I encourage the legislators to do the right thing, to look in their hearts and see and admit that they are human, the mistakes are made, and we grow and become stronger, become that America we're so proud of, and the justice system we're so proud of, by making a commission that looks into all the wrongful errors and mistakes that have been made in the past, and making this a system we can all be proud of from here on out. Thank you.